to Mocktails and Mom Tales.
Mocktails and Mom Tales. Come and listen to our story and have a drink. This is Stephanie.
And this is Chrissy.
And today we're going to make a new mocktail for you. It's going to be called a Ginger Peach Fizz. Are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right,
okay.
Get us started. So what do we have here?
Here's what we have for ingredients. First, we're going to start with our peach nectar and put it in here.
Yep.
So we don't really measure things around here.
That's not our style.
We just kind of go for it. So I'm just going to go and see what happens. I think I'm just going to do the whole lot, yeah?
Yeah, and the other ingredient that we're going to do is the fresh ginger, and if you have a microplaner or a zester like this, it gets it really, really, really fine and like actually gets it all in there.
Yes.
You could use any grater you want, but it does take a while for this, so cue the music. It's going to take a while.
Here we go.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, we're going to put this in here.
Yep. All right.
Get a little more, more of that stuff. Okay. Put all this scrapey thingy.
This is all the good stuff. All right, so get it all in there.
Yeah, where's my little
and then
cup
give it
thingy?
a really good shake.
Okay, that's everything's in there.
Yep, and make sure it's real
right.
tight. Okay?
Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Would you like to put that on the bottom and then this, or would you like to
I think
top
on the top.
Like a
I think
float?
on the top.
Okay.
We are professionals, you guys.
Obviously.
And then
do a little bit here.
Yep.
I used to be a bartender.
Did you really?
Oh yeah.
I never knew that.
Way back in the day in college.
Oh my gosh.
But I worked at an Irish pub, so I mostly poured beer and like rum and cokes, you know?
Yeah.
I still like to make a cocktail or two.
I always kind of was fascinated with being a bartender. I
It's
looked
fun.
into it.
Talk to a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right,
And I feel
so
like
the
that's
last
fun.
couple of bits that we're going to do is we have some really delicious fresh peach slices.
Fresh peaches.
We're going to put one in there, okay?
And now that it's summertime, like peach is the thing.
Oh, we should slice the little ginger.
Yeah, and if you've never had crystallized ginger before, just beware because it is spicy.
But it's delish.
It's so good.
This looks really good,
This
Steph.
is like super fancy.
Okay, I feel everyone needs to see how beautiful and refreshing this is. I'm going to say I'm actually like really freaking proud of this drink.
This
It
is
looks
awesome.
really
I
good.
cannot wait. Okay, cheers.
Okay, cheers to you. To mamas. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, girl.
Hell yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. We should have done this in the first
Spicy,
episode.
refreshing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little bite.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yeah.
you gotta make this. All right, guys.
All right. Enjoy.
Enjoy. We got a lot in store for you. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Cheers.
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 Okay. Start with a hair flip, though. Yeah. Okay.
Because that's gonna be our thing.
We can keep the hair flip. Oh my god.
Do that one. Okay. Perfect. Excellent. All right. We're gonna talk today about baby registry.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! So I just hit 12 weeks. Help!
All right.
And I feel like I need to start getting some items on the list.
Yeah,
So
start early.
Thank you. I am starting with Stephanie though today because I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I didn't either when I was doing it.
She's going to be the expert today. And also just a friendly reminder that this is just her experience. She's going to talk about some things she likes, doesn't like. If you liked it, it is great. Awesome. You used it. That's fantastic. So first question, Steph.
Yeah.
Top 3 things that were must-haves on your registry.
Yep.
Go.
Okay. Top 3, Doona.
What the hell
I have a couple of other things.
is
but-
a Doona?
Oh my gosh. Okay. A Doona is, once you have one of these things, you're in a club. Like, it's like when you have a Jeep and you do the Jeep wave. Okay, a Doona is a car seat and a stroller in one.
Say what?
Yeah, so it's like an infant car seat. I think it's rated up to 35 pounds.
Okay.
So, like, you know, you can use it for maybe up to, like, month 18.
So that's a good
So
amount
you
of
can
use for the
use
item.
it for a while.
Okay.
But it's an infant car seat that snaps into a base. But then when you pull it out, you can like press a button and wheels pop out and like the handlebar comes up and you can push it around like a freaking stroller. It's, oh my God, we are so happy we got one of these.
Doona. Yes, I get it.
I know. And
Doona.
I've never seen any other product like it.
Okay.
Now I know there are strollers that you can get that you can like snap a car seat into the stroller and
Yep.
then snap it into the car seat. But then you still have to put the stroller in your trunk and take that with you. And it's a lot more bulky. Whereas this is like, it's compact. It's all in one. So for us, we were lucky enough to have somebody gift this to us, and we had it on our registry. But honestly, we would have paid for it ourselves because it was worth every penny.
All right, number one, Doona.
Loved it.
What's second on your list?
A really good quality rocking chair and glider.
Okay, and for the nursery?
Yeah, we were kind of like a little bit extra. We had one in our living room, and we had one in the nursery.
Sure, do what you gotta do.
So that was really nice.
Nice.
But we had a glider and a recliner rocking chair, like a more traditional like armchair. Now a glider, for anybody who doesn't know, is I kind of take it to mean the thing that has a separate ottoman that also kind of rocks. And because you're going to be in this thing for a while, so you really want to be comfortable.
Yes.
And I really like having my feet up, so that was a big thing for me. Now, the thing that I didn't think about when putting a rocking chair on my list was the actual reclining mechanism.
Okay.
So once you actually recline it, putting it back down, make sure you test that, because the one we ended up getting is really hard to put back down. So you have to really ka-chunk it back into place.
Oh
and when you've got a sleeping baby in your arms, that is not the way to do it.
And then the baby's gonna wake, and then the whole thing is a disaster.
Yeah,
so
it's a whole thing.
Test the chair. Tip.
Tip.
Test the chair.
Test it. Yep.
Fantastic.
So that is my tip for that.
Doona, rocking chair. What else we got?
Blackout curtains.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was going to be on her list. Why?
Yeah. So, and funny enough, this was not originally on our registry.
Okay.
But I wish I had put it on there earlier.
Okay.
Because we got them eventually, and I was like, these are amazing. Why didn't I get these earlier?
Yeah.
So we use, I'm going to recommend a particular brand here, but there are tons out there, and you can check into them. We use the ones from Otter Space. I saw an ad on Instagram.
Like outer space?
Kind of, yeah. But the reason we like them, so good.
So good.
Okay, so the reason we like the Otter Space blackout curtains is because they have little magnets in each of the corners that you install yourselves custom to your window, and they have all different sizes. So you can use them like a traditional curtain rod, so you can put the little rings on a curtain rod and just slide it back and forth. But we use the little magnets, so you can pin it in each of the four corners, and there is no light getting through into that room at all. It is pitch dark. I've tripped and stubbed my toe because it's so dark in there, but it's amazing. Especially when babies are little, they kind of need help determining is it nighttime or is it daytime?
Sure.
And so kind of not tricking them, but when it's really dark, they're like, oh, it's nighttime, I can go to sleep now.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
for us, a blackout curtain was really, really, really
And that's
handy.
important too, just as you go through seasons, we're in summer now.
Right.
It is dark at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
If you're putting that baby down at 6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah,
you
that
need,
way
you need it dark in there.
you get the consistencies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
So,
so we've got Doona, we've got the chair,
Yep.
and we've got the blackout curtains as your
Yep.
top three.
Top three.
All right.
Love it.
Now, Stephanie,
Okay.
I need to know, what did you get or what did you put on your registry that you were like, we didn't actually need this, or it just sucked and was not helpful? Give me the scoop.
Okay, so there are a couple of things. One that we had on our registry was a mamaRoo bassinet.
Okay.
So this is one of those fancy bassinets that rocks your kid to sleep, and it has a lullaby setting. And just us personally, we didn't end up finding it very useful.
Okay.
Ours, unfortunately, broke after a couple of months. It started squeaking, and there was something kind of jamming the mechanism or something, and it stopped working, and it was stuttering, and kind of it didn't really work. We did reach out to mamaRoo for help, and they very kindly sent us a replacement.
That's nice.
But then that one broke.
Eee.
Nothing against mamaRoo. I think they really are coming out with some good stuff that a lot of people really love.
It
For
just
us,
didn't work
It
for
just
you.
didn't work.
And that's okay.
Yep. So
Did you have anything else on the list that you think didn't work?
yeah, and so this one I think is kind of a maybe. It worked, but it had kind of some quirks to it that we weren't real big fans of. So we got this thing called a SlumberPod.
Okay.
And you'll probably see ads for it, but it's a blackout tent basically, and it slips over top of a pack and play or a travel crib or whatever. So the idea is you take that with you traveling, you just slip that over top, and it blacks out just their crib area.
Okay.
So, and it works.
Okay.
It works. It is dark in there. But it's a tent. You have to assemble it. There's
Yeah.
poles that you have to feed through a thing. And it's a whole ordeal to kind of put it together.
Gotcha.
I'm sure if we did it more often, we would get better at it, but it was always kind of a thing every single time where I was like kind of fighting
like a whole
with
ordeal, and you're like, I don't want to do this.
And it's got a zipper. So again, like a noisy closure mechanism for once your baby's dead asleep, it's like grrr. like the zipper is like real noisy. And because it's so low, you have to kind of like bend down and then put your baby in and then put them down into the packing place.
So it's a little awkward.
It's a little bit awkward to kind of like get inside the SlumberPod to like put them in it.
Yeah. Good idea, but like didn't really work for you.
It didn't really work for us. And again, we've used it and it worked, and like so that's one of those things where I'm just kind of like, meh, like
do you need it?
Like, do you need it?
Yeah,
probably not.
Probably.
But if you want to try it and you get one, absolutely give it a try and see if you like it. Yeah.
All right, next question, Stephanie.
Yes.
First, take a sip of your drink.
Yeah. Cheers.
And also, I just want a little piece of this crystallized ginger because I am digging this. Yeah. Next question. Is there any items that you wished you bought yourself versus putting on a registry that you just really wanted to do yourself?
Yeah. So we opted not to put things like diapers, wipes, formula, bottles, those sorts of things on our registry. They're not as fun to put on your registry, I think. And we wanted to give people the opportunity to kind of put the personal touch on the gifts that they bought. For us, it was more fun to open a gift and kind of be surprised by like what it is or who got it or, oh, this is really sweet. So we had a friend who I play video games with a lot, and they got us a little onesie that said Ready Player 3. And I was like, that is the cutest thing. Aww. And a little like play controller. Oh, it was so like cute. It was such a personal gift, and it was like it was funny. It was a connection between us, and I just feel like that's kind of missing when somebody just brings diapers. Again, we will always appreciate
nothing against diapers. I'm gonna put diapers. I'm gonna put some stuff on it too. But the personal touch is really nice.
The personal touch is so nice, and that was just something that we never would have gotten if we had just filled it with all practical things. I love that. That was kind of what we opted to do. Now I will say that like there are some people I know who go kind of the complete opposite direction. Yeah. Where they only put those things on their registry.
And that's okay too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where like they want to have the choice of like kind of buying the more fun things for themselves, but then they take the pressure off of people having to be creative or like I don't know what to get them, I don't know whatever, and so just bring a box of diapers, bring your assigned size 4, and everybody brings diapers, and then you're prepared with diapers for like the first year, and you don't have to worry about that. That's also completely valid. And that was a fun way to do it as well. And that's also good if you're not the kind of person who likes to sit around and like make a show of opening gifts to everybody. So that for us was the way we did it, but if you do it the other way too, then that's totally fine. So
I'm at 12 weeks right now. Do you think this is the appropriate time to start doing a registry?
I do. I think the earlier you start, the better.
And how long did you take to like kind of, I mean, I know it's kind of like an ongoing process, and again, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, right? We learned about Doonas 5 minutes ago, but how long did it take you to kind of get it all prepared?
It took me a while. It maybe took me a month or maybe even 2 to like put it together.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'd like go for, an hour or 2 at a time and put a couple things on there, and then, go and do that another day. So
gotcha.
That's kind of how I did it.
Last question for you.
Sure.
Please tell the viewers any kind of tips, tricks. What did you actually end up, like who did you go with for your registry?
Yeah.
And tell me all the little things I need to know about that.
Sure. We used Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon was like, we didn't go with anything else. And, people opt to go with Buy Baby or Toys R Us or a multiple places, which you can absolutely do as well. But for us, Amazon was just the easiest because they categorize everything. And they kind of...
What do you mean categorize?
So, like, up at the top, they'll kind of keep track of, okay, what categories of items are in your registry and what do they think you need more of? So, if you're kind of missing a bunch of health and hygiene related items, they say like, oh, you should, look into this category a little bit more. Click here and we'll take you to a whole product page full of things that will kind of fill out that category of your registry.
I love what you're saying.
And that kind of goes into my next tip, which is to include a wide variety of items. So big ticket like furniture and like, strollers, car seats, like those kinds of things. But then also the smaller things like toys, books, washcloths, hygiene kits or nail clippers, whatever. Because that not only fills out the different categories that you need, but also the different price points.
Absolutely. And everyone's got a different price point that they're able or willing, to be able to help you out with.
Yeah.
I love that. That's
and it will even give you the option, like, say you have already been gifted something. You can say, like, I've already received that item. So you can kind of check it off. So we had gotten a crib or whatever already. And so we can kind of say, like, don't recommend this item to me because I've already gotten one.
Gotcha.
So,
and then let's say, did you get your registry pretty much like filled? Did people buy most of the stuff that were on there? Was there anything left over? Or?
Yeah. So we did have a couple of items left over, but that's also the nice thing about Amazon is they will give you a discount on anything that wasn't purchased.
Discount?
So
everybody loves a sale.
So anything you buy, like I think up to a year after the date that you indicate or whatever, they give you a discount on it. So yeah, anything that we felt like we still needed or wanted that we didn't actually receive, we just put in our shopping cart and we got like 30% off or something.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
That is really nice.
I'm so excited to do my registry. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm excited.
So excited for your baby shower. And yeah, send me your registry and I'll look over it and see if you're missing anything. But Amazon's going to help you with all that.
Well, Mama, thank you for sharing all your tips today.
We'll put the links to like the specific products that I mentioned.
Yeah.
So that if you're interested in those, you can go straight to them. And also, please share what worked for you. Or if you disagree or agree with any of the things that I mentioned here, let us know. And we can always do a follow-up video on anything that we missed or, that we feel like is important to everybody here. So
absolutely.
Share your experience as well.
Well, thank you, Stephanie.
Absolutely.
I'm excited.
Cheers. Oh my
Cheers.
gosh. To registry making.
Woo!
All right.
See you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.